My name is Deryka Sobers. I am the manager responsible for learning, development and compliance here at Flow, and I also have a dual hat responsible for the crisis management team. So at work, there's a lot of titles. There's a real long, set of things that I do, but it's a lot of fun. I enjoy being challenged. Outside of work, I love traveling. Like, see me on a plane, best moment of my life. I love traveling. I love dancing, and I love contributing to the society as well. The truth is, when I started, I did not balance well at all. I struggled to effectively do both while still maintaining that work-life balance that we like to talk about. Recently, I rediscovered the Eisenhower matrix, the one that tells you to divide it based on importance and urgency. And I found that since I've done that, it's made a world of a difference. So pretty much it's like, do you do something? Do you delegate it? Do you just take it off of your roster? Since doing that, things have changed. I also like to not only delegate, but work through my team, have just clearer conversations with them, and that helps to make my workload a lot easier. That's pretty much it. So here at Flow, our crisis management team is an all-encompassing team. We deal with everything from pandemics to hurricanes to cyber attacks to building damage. Whatever you can think of that disrupts normal businesses, that's what our crisis management team does. So being involved in crisis management means planning for the things that you don't even know could potentially happen. And as you plan and you think, what if such and such happens, you have to have a solution for it. It's a very intense process. I know my team just loves when I come around because it's a year-round activity as well. So here I lead a team of about 32 persons in technology, finance. The people are HR team, commercial teams, anything that you could think of that a company like Flow would need to do, those persons sit on the team. So for Flow's preparedness, my role is pretty much whipping everybody into shape, making sure that the teams are trained, each department knows what it is that they're supposed to do. We do an annual simulation where we think of what is the wildest thing that could happen in Barbados and how would we respond to it. So if there was an attack on, our building, how would we respond to it? If there's a cyber attack that takes down the entire network for 3 weeks, how do we respond to it? And I push my team to come up with those solutions and make it work. So it's a very fun position to be in, very stressful position to be in, but very rewarding at the end of the day. I think women are naturally more emotionally intuitive and sometimes more calm under pressure. Sometimes, I know people say women are emotional beings, but I think that we have that empathy and that emotional intelligence that we can use to help to right ships. And using that, I find in my learning and development compliance role, it helps me to connect to persons, meet them where they're at, and help to bring out the best in them. And then in crisis management, when things are all up in the air, it helps me to stay cool, stay calm, and really strategize, how do I get us to be where we need to be as quickly as possible. So Flow is a very diverse company, and I really appreciate that for the companies that I've worked with. And I think it makes it easier for us to interact with both sides of both genders, so to speak. Leading a team of I think it's more men than women, especially heavily in the technology side, is very interesting because they are sometimes very focused on the nitty-gritty, the facts of technology, of the technological side and the network. But I think it helps to balance out with that emotional side that I mentioned before. Being on the team and leading them, it has never really been a problem. One of the things of our crisis management team that I like as well is that every role has an alternate. So somebody that can fill in for you when you're not there. My alternate is a guy that is technologically savvy. And one of the things that he said when he came in is that he struggled with the people emotional side of things. So I think that collaboration and working with each other and using his skills has also helped me to be a better leader as well. So this International Women's Day, I want us to be unafraid to take risks. I want us to be bold and to be brave and just do it. The hardest thing somebody could tell you is no. From all of us here at Flow, I want to wish you a happy International Women's Day as we accelerate action.